Pisces, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Hope you're having a good day wherever this finds you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Pisces Tarot. Pisces Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages from your person. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming as anyone making a move. The World card is here. The end of a cycle. What exactly is going on? What's coming through today? Let's take a deep dive, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Pisces today. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Wow. Seven of Cups is in the upright. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So we have the Sun in Virgo energy there. We have some Scorpio energy here. The Seven of Cups, Venus in Scorpio. The Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. The King of Wands. You've been waiting on somebody to make a choice. There are for sure commitment issues here. Somebody quite literally ready to come in here. What are they coming in here with? Because look at where their energy is quite strong. We have the King of Wands, our Lion, proud. But here with a wand, with a rose on it. It's infinity, mastery. Also connecting, of course, with movement. Our messenger, our bird is looking at that. Wondering if this is also around communicating about this, because we are at the end of a cycle here in the World card. Wow. You have been waiting for somebody to make a choice. Somebody who's been not ready, afraid, fear of change. And it's definitely connecting with the life that they're in. Now, it could just be around being single for some of you, or if you are in a platonic and or physical connection, around taking it further. For some, it might be bigger, around literal move, relocation, or traveling toward you. Life-changing kind of decisions. Could also, of course, be connecting with marriage. That's here. But Judgment in reverse, waiting for somebody. Yeah, waiting for somebody to make a choice again. Be ready, because you can literally see it. And I would say kind of like the current energy, what's been going on, or what's going on before we are going into the end of this cycle, because major arcana energy, the bigger picture, is the Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles also here, not just catty corner with the Seven of Cups. Cat cornered, kitty cornered, but really connected around coming together and coming together as a team, literally. Look, we have the Three Pentacles stacked up, so it's like the rocks, which is sort of like when you see those rocks along paths. We see them here in Austria on the trails. You see them in water. It's a Zen thing. It's actually not good for the environment, but I won't go off on that. But I see them on the trails, and it's like people want to make sure they get back to where they started, like the direction. And we can see the rocks stacked up. Then there's Three Pentacles, timing, communication, again, teamwork. And then we have one here who's reaching up and grabbing the cherries and pulling them off the stem and dropping one down here. Again, it's a coming together energy. So it is literally around, are we building a life together, literally, or for some of you, perhaps rebuilding, depending on where you're at. Yeah. Are we moving forward together or apart? The Fool. And that's exactly where one goes when we come out of the World card. Telling me that whatever obstacles have been there, because that is a Saturn energy, by the way. You can see that here, the karmic energy and what's holding our victory wreath together, but also another 2 8s. Action, mastery. Look, there's a Lion in here. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. King of Wands, actually an Aries energy, but still, there's our Lion. life-changing decisions. What obstacles have been there slowing it down? Because we're moving into the Fool, this Aquarius energy, a new path forward. Is it taking a chance together, another chance, or apart? Because you've been waiting on this person, literally. This is what I feel like the wait is for, to come together around building or rebuilding a life. Because also the Magician is here, and oh no, that's not what wanted to come through. And it's in, wow. Yeah, look, obstacles. It's in reverse. And that's kind of an all over, oh, here we go. All over the place energy for me. Wow. Here we go, the King of Cups. Connected with our King of Wands, the Fool. They want to get your attention. What has been keeping them from, what have the obstacles been around being able to tell you what they want to tell you, what you want to hear? It could be that it's, again, in the World card, the obstacles here do connect with obstacles in the World card, but that's obviously a bigger picture and overcoming them. Are these other people in someone's life, in their life, maybe both? Is it around them and their struggle to make a choice around simply committing to something more, which for some of you is around how do you feel about me? Do you feel more than perhaps platonic or physical? Do you see a future for us? King of Wands, King of Cups. For some of you, that can be around a relocation. It can be obviously around things like life-changing decisions like marriage, completing the picture for the two of you. Coming together. Family kind of energy, whatever it is, you can see it here, whatever those obstacles are, also around communicating about it, but that somebody is coming in here to tell you something you want to hear. They want to get your attention, and this is a validation of overcoming those obstacles. Again, we're moving into the Fool. Yeah, the Magician, by the way, is connected to the solar plexus chakra and the throat chakra. This reversal energy of validation around the lack of information, the lack of communication. Again, it's kind of all over the place energy. And another validation I just want to show you with the deck I chose for you today at the Tarot Closet. The only place you should be, by the way, nowhere else. Only here is the only place I release my readings on my verified channel on YouTube. The Tarot Closet. Send me an email if you see here otherwise, okay? If this is around, again, platonic and or physical for some of you, it's really validating for me with the white kind of yellowish roses on each side. Then we have the 3 red roses in the middle. Our messenger, our crow here in the Magician, holding on to the wand, the action energy. Above the sword, clarity, which is balancing a pentacle and a cup. It's like all the resources are here, envisioning it, turning visions into reality, manifesting, getting focused, making it happen. Well, it's been in reverse. It's kind of an all over the place energy, and it does connect also around communicating. So for some of you, if you are even around this person, which some of you are, it's clear, it's just even having that conversation, like somebody ready to have the talk, has something to say to you, again, that you want to hear. So if you just want to know about the feelings, for them being ready to reveal them, because it's really clear in the major arcana energy that there's fear of that. There's fear of making a decision, which could involve other people, jobs, money, location, romantic or otherwise, by the way, around the people. And again, the World card, validating all of that, and the Fool coming out of that, life-changing decisions, moving into the Fool. So yeah, like what they have to say, what you have to say to each other is very defining. And if you are moving together or apart, what went on in this Ten of Swords? It is in reverse. I do appreciate that, because that, number one, that's the swords falling out for you if you've been in that energy. Super validating, actually. But it's also in an apology. Page of Swords in reverse. The Lover's card in the upright. Okay, so I want to tell you, I just want to validate Pisces. By the way, the King of Cups is your energy. I want to validate if that's what you wanted to know, because they have something to say to you that you really want to hear, that they love you. It's here. This is really validating for me around this communication in whatever, however it's going down, I want to say whenever, that there is a decision I feel like here for the two of you to make. And they're life-changing ones. Literal here with our World card. You're here when you're meant to be here, so trust the timing. Whether it's real time as I upload here at the Tarot Closet, days, weeks, months, years later, whatever. As I channel for you as your messenger, I'm channeling under direct planetary energy. Totally out of our Pisces Mercury retrograde, our Pisces new moon, our Libra full moon, our Aries Mercury retro shade, you know. And there's just a lot of emotional stuff going on here. A lot of things being held back, including the Truth, Page of Swords, and reverse, I'm talking to you. So if you want to know, if you've been waiting to hear that, like how they feel, is it more than platonic and or physical for some of you? I do want to validate that. Yes, it is. But it's also this choice here. So it's very specific to you, whether it's one or a combination of things around a move toward getting more serious, toward marriage, toward moving in. A literal travel energy move. You know, that again is a very specific energy. Okay. I need to bring in what's wanting to come in here, all right? Those three are together. Is that it? No, there's one more. No, there's two. That's it. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so were you already there? Again, had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Ten of Swords can be indicating that for some of you that stopped or changed. But it's really also just a very strong validation of hurt here. How we got here. And again, I like that it's in reverse because for you, that is a healing energy regardless coming out. And we are in a new cycle. So if you're deciding to move forward apart, you know, that's your decision to make because the future here in the World card, the future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. Everybody has free will. Somebody is kind of triggered here, though, I've got to say. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, by the way. And again, what is that next kind of level? Taking it up a notch to getting more serious and coming out of just platonic and or physical for some of you. Going, you know, from friends to more, whatever, or something bigger. The Four of Pentacles. Sun and Capricorn energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it definitely feels like it's here in the World card, whether it's around other people, money, that's also here. There can be like a greedy energy going on here. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, they're both in reverse, but there is a long-term energy here, and somebody hasn't let you go and hasn't let this go. Eight of Cups in reverse. Wow. So that's the other thing I want to validate. Especially here with the Page of Swords in reverse, holding on to some truth. Somebody that may have literally pulled away, but an emotional kind of pulling away. Eight of Cups. Again, that's your energy, Pisces. Saturn and Pisces energy. But this is like, okay, I know. I'm sorry. It's an apology here coming in with that. It's a coming back in energy. And it's all connecting to the apology. So whatever's been going on, whether you're around each other and together or you're not. And the Three of Pentacles around coming together and building and or rebuilding. It's pretty darn strong. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands in the upright. Oh, wow. Here with the Seven of Cups, this is the other thing. This energy of, okay, I'm going to look at this and think about what I want. It can sometimes be connected to some illusion. And I can see in the Seven of Wands that as they come in literally with the Six of Wands here, 5, 6, 7 of Wands, coming after that is the Eight of Wands, the communication. It's sort of like preparing for it, you know, what they have to say, but being on a little bit of defense. Where are you at? Again, free will. whether it's together or apart, but there's definitely some defensive energy. If you can see each other, it might be at that wedding or that party, but a coming together energy, no less, and this person that you've been waiting on, a choice coming in here. I feel like around them, but more importantly, together, life-changing decision energy here. Are you moving forward together or apart? What I do like is this Eight of Swords in reverse. It's letting go of what they've been holding on to. It's in their head. It's here with the apology, and it's also here with the Eight of Cups, like learn their lesson in reverse. That's also an 88, and for me, that 88 is what I call a new stage energy. It's like transformational energy. Something has changed around this person, but it's really clear something has changed here in general. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's both connected to the communication, but it's also clear actually around the struggle, around the relationship commitment. It's here with the Page of Swords in reverse. And here is the Two of Wands. I am not surprised because I've been feeling it coming in. And look, here's a world in it. Now it's in reverse. That's the other thing, the person that you're waiting on, and it's really super validating around things kind of falling apart or delays. And it's connected to the world here, which is obviously connecting in a much bigger, stronger way in our upright world card energy, also in your overall energy, your first energy coming out today. Life-changing decisions. Even connected here, even in reverse, there's still a connection. For some of you, again, platonic, physical, movement, travel, marriage, what is it? There's still a connection even in the reverse, but things kind of fell apart. There's been a long delay, and it's around life-changing decisions. For somebody to be ready, that's really super clear. It might even be that it's you or both of you. Is it involving, again, other people or money, work, relocation, or some kind of traveling energy? I mean, the Two of Wands is here with the King of Wands in the upright. And that's this preparation work here of like, okay, getting ready. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I feel. Obviously revealing that long-term energy and the feelings, the Lover's card. And the bigger picture energy here doing it. Yeah. Revealing it. And here we go, the Empress. Wow. So Taurus energy also bringing in Libra, connected to the heart chakra, as is, of course, the Lover's card. And we have Archangel Raphael here. A lot of healing energy, but lots of Gaia energy here with the Empress as well. Timing. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Has somebody been available? Somebody hasn't. Look, here's the in their head, more in their head energy. Two of Swords in reverse. Indecision. It's just so clear. For everybody. For you, for them, and together, I feel. But there's an emotional, available energy and honest energy and somebody who's ready energy here in our Empress. Get all the feelings here, the abundance. So whether, again, it's just around these feelings that somebody is revealing, for some of you, that might be the case, it's here. But I think there's a much larger collective that it's a lot bigger. Again, somebody ready, somebody wasn't, somebody available, somebody wasn't. The Empress, of course, look, it's connected to the Magician in reverse. Is our 12-star sign leader connected to the Magician who has access to it, but it's in reverse. So timing, not ready. What has it been? They've been afraid. Judgment in reverse, clearly. And it's connected to the Lover's card in the upright. So what? Revealing feelings, commitment, the partnership, marriage, major commitment. What is it? And also just really validating too, more validating energy with our Page of Pentacles in reverse, kind of struggling. But coming in here, ready to talk about it, ready to have the conversation. Let me get that card. Yeah, look as I said that, look what is here. It's communication. This is a life-changing decision, conversation, I gotta tell you. One that you've been waiting for, one that someone here is ready to have. Oh, come on. The way it went flying with the message. Okay, let's try this again. connecting with the World card energy with the crow, look, moving, and somebody sitting here at the window with communication waiting. Oracle, by the way, obviously. Pond is here. Look at, they're connected. Friends, platonic and or physical, already past that, whatever the case is, it's both here. There is still a connection, a bond. It's really clear. But all of the love and the friendship energy is here. It's connecting right with Major Arcana, the Lover's card. So if somebody's been hiding and holding back those feelings, and that's what you want to know, they're here. And they've also figured out that was a dumb thing to do, to hide them or whatever happened, because they're coming back in. They've totally learned a lesson. They're releasing literally the truth here. And again, for a lot of you, it's way more than just revealing the feelings, but they're here too. Community is here. Night is here. That's interesting. It's connecting also to communication, and it's here with all this sword energy in reverse in their head. 8 of Cups in reverse. And it has this energy of like being awake literally in the night, needing to look deeper here at what they might be, well, yeah, hiding from themselves, you could say, which is also in that, again, in that 7 of Cups kind of energy. In their head, definitely here, thinking. I want to validate again if you can come together at some kind of gathering where there is a community of people, friends, families, coworkers, whatever, what you might both know. It is here, but it's also really validating, look, the roots, about either, again, putting roots down, nurturing roots that are still there, uprooting, connecting with the World card, what has fallen apart or what you've been waiting on, what's been slow, delays in the 2 of Wands in reverse. It does feel really quite big. It is around coming together. The apology is also in there. The sacred space, look, that is still held here between the 2 of you. Both looking down at this nest where you generally build it. It's where you build the nest, you're building a life. You know, there are 4 eggs in here. Manifesting the 4 areas of support and stability, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Are you ready? Are we ready? They're both looking down at them. And the possibility of what those eggs hold, the new beginnings, the growth. It's also connecting to the Empress. And yes, that can be connecting to a family energy, should that be specific to you. Here's the 3 of Pentacles again. Teamwork. Yeah, again, coming together, making it work. At the very least, deciding if you're building a life together, rebuilding a life together. Somebody here is ready to reveal this information. Look, it's an owl coming in here, who, by the way, is a Scorpio. They can hold back some emotions. An owl here coming, look, in the night, wise. Look what is here, the last 2, perspective and opportunity. This connects me directly to your energy, Major Arcana energy of the Hangman, Pisces. There has been indecision and only time will tell kind of energy, like uncertainty, but somebody here getting perspective. There's an apology here, and we know that's also here. There are dandelions everywhere, a wish fulfillment energy. Timing, it's a lot of timing energy for me. There's a lot of this energy of 3-3, 3-3-3. A lot of that for me is around like things are unfolding and it could go in any direction. But timing is playing a big part, and you get out of there and you do go into the Death card. And that's some major changes. And first, again, it could be the make or break of things ending and moving on, but also the energy of rebirth and transformation, which does come around this person. Could also be you as well. But for the 2 of you, life-changing decisions, and somebody taking this opportunity might be around like a literal showing up for something. But communication, as I said, as that was coming in, the communication card literally went flying, which is funny because we have our messenger, we have our crows today. The Tarot Closet channeled Love messages. Love messages from your person. I'm starting to understand our connection, Pisces. I'm sorry I lied. What is that about? I'm trying to send a message. Yeah. Here on the Knight card, connecting with our communication card, Oracle, and our World card. I messed up so bad. I'm sorry I lied. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You are my soulmate. That's the Lover's card. Here, obviously, the Bond card that is here. Where there's some lies about feelings, where there's some lies about readiness or other people or money or what, you know. Again, it's really specific to you. You are my soulmate and you are my other half. The soulmate energy is also here in the World card, by the way. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind, Pisces. That's been really strong. Around the in their head, awaken the night energy. I'm trying to send a message, so thinking about what to say. I think of you daily. So again, for some of you, you're around each other, and a lot of you aren't. It's just so specific to you. This is eating me up inside. I messed up so bad. That's right where it went. Do you love me? It's here on the Empress. Soul connection. I'm starting to understand our connection. Soulmate energy is really strong here. The last two coming in, I regret how I left things. So again, whether it was yesterday, a week, month, years, what, conversation, something bigger, the apology is here. And validating that for some of you that it was, that it's bigger. The last channeled love message. And here we go. The soulmate energy that has been strong. We are soulmates. I'm starting to understand our connection. So now above it, trying to get this to stay straight. Beautiful Pisces. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.